All right. Hi, people. How you doing? Normally out here making fun of videos of basketball court and everything else. But today, and I wasn't even going to do this video today, but only because somebody asked about something that happened to a group of kids a while back. The organization I'm involved with, flag football, the last, 12, 13 years, 10 years, probably like 11 years. And they were talking about a little situation with kids and playing basketball, and the incident came off and they got shot, or they had a situation somebody shooting at somebody else and they missed and hit somebody else and had nothing to do with it. And I heard the kids were scared to come out and play basketball again. Well, I'm standing basically at the spot where I got shot at here May 3rd, 1994, which was 28 years ago to this day. And I try to tell you, and I guess the message would be, simply put, I don't know. It's tough sometimes. You have stuff happen, you got to go back to it. And yeah, I originally came back out to this place again, and it wasn't even a year afterwards. Matter of fact, probably maybe right about 6 months. It was in November. Probably I came back out here and started playing again. And I just like, okay, at some point I'm going to play basketball again. I enjoyed playing the guys in the neighborhood, and I was just like, I was going to play again. I'm not going to sit in the house or go run to play somewhere else. I ain't the place I played at that time, but I need to come back to this spot. Trying to face everything. I'm trying to face it at some point. I said, I'm going to be happy regardless of what happened, if we try to scared or whatever happened. But look, in my situation, I don't know what the exact situation happened, these people that told me about it. My situation is that the kid, the guy I played basketball with, I was playing game 21. I turned camera around. The court was sitting here at the time now. I think this is like a pickleball court setup. But the time, the rim was here, and I was playing game 21. And I won. And I won the game. I had next. I had my guys getting picked up. Now here, the field over here, at the time, there were like 4 baseball diamonds here. And I'll get back to that part of the story in a minute. Well, I won 21. This guy was sitting on the sideline right about here. And I started picking up my team. I picked up on my team and I said, wait a minute. So I look over this way, which you can see, that's the Greenfield Road over there. And there's 3 buddies I played the basketball with literally like 3 or 4 days a week at 2:30 afternoon. And I played up here probably for about a year or so. I'd known them since my 10th grade year in high school, and we always would play every day. Literally every other day, but they always come at 2:30. So today they were 5 minutes late, so I picked them up my team. But then I saw them walking down the hill. I said, I got them 3 guys, and I turned back to the guy right about here and told him he had next. No big deal. I said, okay, fine, we gonna start playing. Okay, so we start playing. And I'm gonna do a little camera moving around here. I have to tell the whole story. I'll get back to the main point in a minute, but okay. So I get here, we start playing, and this is in the court. Now, usually now the grass is cut really low. At the time this happened, this grass was about chest high to me. About 5 feet tall. Yeah, Detroit Parks and Recs was not the best at cutting grass back in the 1990s. And we get out there and start playing. So I get down the court, and we start playing about maybe the 3rd, 4th time down the court. And next I heard a loud bang. I'm running that court. My arm goes limp. I'm looking around, what just happened? I have no idea. I really have no idea. Sorry about the camera cut out on me. I had no idea. So I'm up here running around and I'm looking around. I'm standing here. I'm looking around, and the guy makes a little beeline. Okay. So I get here. He comes out from this end. So he goes da. Now the time when his mound is over here, that was the rec center. Now you see those 2 little cones there, And that garbage can there now, that's about where we parked at. Here in Afron, we're in I think right, like a 1975 AMC Gremlin. Right. So now I start walking like I'm out of the world with my mind. So I keep walking. I see him take off. I'm walking around like in a totally dream state of mind. Now I can't go through the whole walk now. This has been fenced off for the last couple years. But about 3/4 of the way down, about a row over about that 4th and 5th row solar panels. No. Actually, I walked over to about the edge of the last row solar panels and about another 20 yards down there, and I'm bleeding. And I'm just like, I got shot. Didn't even realize it, really. And I get it. And yeah, it shook the heck out of me to some degree. And yes, I wasn't right. And yes, there's still effects of this happening. I've come out here. Now, one of the side effects of this that happened to me and 4th of July do not get along with nothing. Can't come outside, can't enjoy it. Fireworks just bring me back. I still have that. That seems not gone away. It probably ever won't. I already had a problem with that before. I got hit with fireworks when I was a kid before that. So 4th of July is done for me. But one good thing that never came out is I was angry for about a year after that. And hurt. Probably like some of you kids were that I heard it happen to. And I get it. You want to come back out, you're scared, you're thinking what happened is going to happen again. And you know what? We live life and things happen. And I admit, I've never seen that guy before. I've never seen him since that day. And I still play basketball with at least one person in particular that was here today. It happened still to this day. I've known this guy for like 30 years and a little bit of change. And it's like, what happened, how it happened, I don't know. I still don't know. Did he lose his mind? And like, I didn't cuss at him. We didn't have no bad words. We didn't even exchange. I just said, hey, look, man, just wait one game to play the next game. That's all. Maybe I could put some button of rejection of him that he couldn't deal with. I don't know. But I'll say this much. It's been tough. It's been tough sometimes. Now I'm better now. Boy, I can live, have fun, whatever else. Yeah, and after he did that, I did want to get him, but after about a year, I was like, okay. If I saw him today, I wouldn't do nothing to him. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Just wouldn't make any sense, right? Been dang near almost 30 years. I'm alive. I'll be shocked he still would be. I said, I keep coming here. The rec center was here. I spent hours up here playing basketball, volleyball. This is the first place I learned to play volleyball at. And I played volleyball like the year before that happened. And it's like, hey. So I had all these good experiences of all this place I'm at. And I had this one bad experience. I'm going to end like all the good times I had up here? I think not. So I'm just going to say this much. Just because he had one bad day, and yes, it was traumatic, and yes, probably when your friends passed away, you got to go back out and start living again. Got to go back and enjoy the stuff you did just because it happened there. Otherwise, guess what? The evil that happened won. If you can't, you got to beat it. That's all I can say. You got to beat it. If you don't, then we got problems. We got to sometimes just kind of say, okay, if bad things happen, it was horrible things that happened. Can't just sit in the house and stay away from your favorite playground you like to go to. Or let's say your favorite restaurant because it happened. Or let's say just sit in the house and you see all this stuff happen on the news every day. You got to get back out and breathe and live. Otherwise, basically say what the old saying is, they won. Guess what? Not on my watch. Okay, well, that's it. That's my thoughts. I'm done. Thank you very much.